And guys, this is Liam back with a review of the Malaysian Grand Prix of 2012. We're going to be playing some F1 2010 as my footage on Malaysia in the wet, as I thought that would be appropriate. So, the race. Well, not much happened outside the race, but in the race we had the McLaren front row lockout, followed by Schumacher, then Webber, then Raikkonen, then Vettel. So again, the McLaren's dominating qualifying. Not as convincingly as Australia, but still, a front row lockout's not to be sniffed at. I'd just like to say in this, I've not driven in full wets in 2010 on expert for a long time, so I will admit I sucked. Did spin a couple of times, but I decided I'd keep the footage because it's more exciting than just me running away in the front of the field. And the first thing you have to question is, really, what happened to Grosjean? He was doing, more lap 1, started getting the rain. Some people were complaining about it. Sector 1 and Sector 2 looked okay. You got to 3 and my god, the spray was horrible there. And it was down at the turn 11, 12, 13 section that everybody was going off, which is the one I'm just about to come up to here. And on lap 1, also, bar the last sector, turn 4, Schumacher gets spun by Grosjean. Is it really anybody's fault? Grosjean got on the power a bit early, backslid out, he couldn't rescue it. And just Schumacher happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Nobody's fault really, but it did harm Schumacher quite a bit in the race. And there is Rosberg in the lead of the Grand Prix. I'm pretty sure Mercedes isn't going to see that for a while. But the Mercedes, they've got more of the one lap pace than the race pace. So coming on to, I think it was about the end of lap 1 or 2, Perez decided to pit for the wets. Which people had seen, because the HRTs, surprisingly, decided to start on them. But when we got a red flag on, I believe it was lap 9, after we sort of half had one on lap 7, because it came up saying there was a red flag and someone was waving one, but there wasn't. On lap 9, when the red flag came out, Narain Karthikeyan was 10th in the HRT. And here, I just got on the power too early and just lost all drive. Well, not lost all drive, but lost all traction. So after the red flag, that gave everybody a chance, and I believe they all started on their enters again, because they were green. Or the wets, I'm not sure. I think it was the wets they restarted on. But I think it was the enters. I don't know. But when everybody pitted again, McLaren fell behind the Ferrari of Alonso and Perez, because Perez had pitted for those tyres early. And then Button again coming together with Karthikeyan. And Hamilton goes round. But Karthikeyan had the right to fight for that position, he was in there. But Karthikeyan has actually apologised to Button. And then out of nowhere, we see Alonso has taken the lead of the Grand Prix, and Perez is in second. Now at this point I thought, oh, Perez has made a good strategic call, he's got himself up to second. Oh, but he's got the Red Bulls and Hamilton behind him and all that. Yeah, like I said, I sucked on this. I've not driven full wets for a while with no traction control. But I thought, oh, Perez, he'll surely get caught by the McLarens and the Red Bulls, there's no way he can keep up with the pace of them. Then all of a sudden, Perez fastest lap, Perez fastest lap, Perez fastest lap, Alonso fastest lap, Alonso, Perez, Alonso, Perez, Alonso, Perez. Just trading fastest lap between those two. And Alonso sort of holds the gap to Perez about 7-8 seconds. And Perez increasing the gap to Hamilton up to about 12. They come for their next stop, which is when I believe they stopped for the slicks, which was caused mainly by Ricciardo going onto the slicks and setting a good time. Alonso pulled in for the slicks one lap earlier than Perez, and that proved costly, as when they rejoined there was about a 5-second gap between them. And then when Perez was going away, I'm not sure, did they have wheel spin or clutch slip or something, but it seemed to get away slowly, so that might have cost him 2 or 3 seconds. But Hamilton, his team were removing something from his car, he doesn't want to wait and just goes off. The team were fixing your car, Hamilton. You can't just decide to drive off when they're fixing it. It's just, you can't just do that. Could have injured someone, could have damaged anything. So that's quite an arrogant bit of work from Hamilton there. But then, on the slicks, everybody was thinking, well, at least everybody I was with was thinking, oh, onto the slicks, Alonso, he'll be faster than Perez, the Ferrari's a faster dry car. But Perez caught him again. He went right onto the back of him. But a mistake going wide cost him, because he fell back to 5 seconds behind Alonso, which he never really then managed to re-claw back. But Perez, what a drive. And also, Bruno Senna, he passed tons of cars. He was on a spree. I believe it was 6th he finished, and he deserved it. Boy, did he deserve 6th. But Massa, oh my god. Alonso can make that Lego block win, but Massa is down in 16th, 15th, whatever. And Vettel coming together with Carter Kane. Vettel moved a little left, Carter Kane moved a little right. Racing incident. Nobody to blame. They sort of both could have avoided it. But yeah, I've been talking for 7 minutes. I think if you guys want, I'll end this and yeah, I go off at this point, so yeah, I eventually just went on a spree of hitting everybody. So, if you guys want, I'm tempted to restart my F1 2010 career series. I'll be starting that when I get to my 2nd season. I'm currently at my 1st season in Lotus at Monza. So, if you guys want, I'll restart that. But also, this has been a review of the Malaysian Grand Prix. I know it's not been the greatest because I'm sort of not feeling great, but I will try get one for China if it's a good race. But driver of the day, Sergio Perez, and how could Alonso get that Lego block to win when Massa struggles down in 16th? This has been Liam at Thurso. Remember please to rate, comment, subscribe, and keep tuned for China, and I will bring you that hopefully on the day of the Grand Prix, which is 3 weeks. So I will see you then. Goodbye.